Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's the third time we're together this week. So, hi, Artavi. Hi, Camille. All right, so the buy link is underneath me already. And I will say, if you are in Planner Academy, you already have one of these planners. And no, there will not be a discount just because it's so low. I priced this at 27 for both planners. So you're getting 2021 and you're getting 2022. And honestly, you were offered the opportunity to buy it for a really, really low single digit price, like when it first came out, I think back in November, December. So you've had plenty of opportunities. So I feel pretty comfortable just offering it 27. If you want to pass on this, I totally understand. But I am discontinuing these planners. One, because I mentioned that these were planners when I first started creating digital planners. I like them, but I don't love them. So it's just kind of like, I don't know if anyone was here for my other I think I've only had one other going out of business sale. It was like when I first started and I made all these random things like, um, who was it? I think it's called Basil and Green or something. She makes a lot of templates and she does InDesign templates and she has like just everything in the kitchen sink, right? Which is totally fine for some people looking for that. But I really wanted to just kind of niche down into more stationary products. What is my point? Oh, I discontinued some like an ebook. I discontinued a media template, like just random stuff I just thought I would create. So Camille, the price is amazing. Awesome. Yeah. So hopefully you feel good about this. I feel good about it. They are the ones that I just started out with. I never tried to lie to you or like deceive you. And that's why I always say, like, don't bother buying it. I don't have like pretty much nobody ever requests a return because I don't do that like hard sell. And I think you guys know I don't even do Facebook ads. So everyone who's here in theory wanted to be here and hang out with me, which is perfect. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I know I'm just doing a lot of talking and I'm going to share the whole screen. So you're going to see that weird picture in picture. And I am going to show you exactly what you're getting. So here, these are the 2022 versions. Just so you know, I haven't uploaded these yet. I will do it as soon as we get off of this live stream. But this is the first one. And this one is the digital planner called 00. I just labeled it 00, and this one is called 01. So basically what I did is when I first started using the iPad, I was like, wouldn't it be really cool if everything was in pink so that all the pages were in pink, and so that in theory, I could use my the white color, because you can never really use a white pen in real life unless it's like you bought specific, like really dark colored pages to write on. And that doesn't really happen. So I thought for the iPad, it would be fun to do that. However, this isn't really a trend that anyone's picking up on. It's just kind of a trend that I thought was cool. Nobody else really likes this trend. So that's why I'm just continuing these. Who knows, maybe in the future something will come back. Also, you'll notice the background looks a little different. So you have kind of a marble background laying on top of this, like, I tried to make it textured or something, like a thick texture sort of holder, and then you have your planner pages. So, what you could do if you don't like this design is you could always mix and match it with other, plans or layouts. You could literally just, like this layout, if you like it, you could just copy and paste this. So I could Control Exit to cut it and paste it onto something else. So that's also another reason you might want to purchase this, is just to have that. So these do look, I will tell you right now, these are borrowed from the daily layout that you may or may not already own. So I copied and pasted some of those. This is just notes pages. Nothing special, just lines. And then after that, you get to section 5, which is the monthly at a glance. And it's a 2-page monthly with a note section over on the right. And the reason that this was given free to those in Planner Academy is because they already have the printable of this planner available to them. So that's why this one was given out. because they already have it. They just don't have it in digital format. So same thing, you have pages. It's a horizontal layout with check boxes. So it is different than the other ones that are out there. You have a small section for notes, and then you have a month at a glance for whatever month you happen to be in. You'll notice all of these kind of look the same. You have the dark pages on the left, you have the light pages on the right. Now, these are master pages. So if you don't like this and you're kind of like, yeah, you're like me, you're like, that was nice to try that trend, I don't really know if I like it. You can change, so this is D, is the master page that's applied. So you can see up here, this is D. You can change this to a different color. You could change this, well, keep in mind though, you can't change the background to be white. The reason you can't change the background to be white is because if you look at this, a lot of the text over here is white. So now if you have a white background with white text on top, obviously it will just look like a big white piece of paper. It won't look like it has anything on it. So just keep that in mind. These are dark. So if you're going to change this to be white, like a traditional, then you're going to have to change the background. But really, honestly, if you're going to mix and match these, I would just say to go ahead and just put it into a whole different digital planner. And it's really easy. If you want to change these, all you have to do, just like I said, is select it all and just hit Control X to cut it, and then Control V and paste it somewhere else. So really, really easy. All right, so that is basically everything. So all of these tabs work on the PDF if you want to just sell it as is. If you're like me as well and you're thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and just give this out free to my audience or give it as a bonus or something else, you're not too worried about that, about making changes or putting your own branding or anything else like that inside of there. You can do that by just using the PDF that comes with it and selling that as is. So the second template that you're going to get is also pink. So this was like the Pretty in Pink series. I obviously very much like pink. Everything is rose gold in my shop. But over here this is probably honestly my favorite cover. So I might end up reusing that cover somewhere else down the future. But this is 2022, best year ever is your cover. It's like stripes and little glitter over here at the top. And then this one looks more like I don't want to say traditional, but what I did on this one is I split the center. So you can see over here, it is just one whole piece. And over here, I split it in the middle. And then I tried to do, and I stopped doing this. I used to try to make it look like there were pages stacked underneath, but it's so minute and small, it didn't really make a lot of sense. And it didn't honestly look very, very good when it was finally done. So these, you'll notice, are borrowed. This layout is borrowed from the weekly. Is it the weekly? No, it's the monthly. So you may have this layout already. This is new. These are goals. A notes page, and then you have your monthly, and it does look, just so you know, exactly like this one, where the monthly, whoops, where is it? I think it's exactly like this one. There we go. So it looks very similar to this one. In fact, it's the same. It's just a little different with the fonts. That's the only difference on this one. And obviously it has a white background. So I got rid of that whole pink background for this one. So you have all of your months over here. Whoops, let's not change the number. All of these months as you go down. Oops, there's April, there's June. Okay, so, and that's it. All you have are months. That's all that's inside of here. So if you liked the look and feel of this one, like the pink background with the gray border, you could, just like I said, you could just add more pages. So you could right click over here, say insert pages, and I can insert 10 pages. And then I'll have blank pages over here. I could take over here, C master. Yeah, the C, I could apply, oops, wait, let's do that again. Just kidding. Here's a better way to do that. So a better way to do this is when you get to December, you can right click and say insert pages and say base them not on December, because that obviously you don't want the December layout like I did. You could say C master, and C master is the blank pages. So I could say okay. And now I have those blank white pages, and now I can put anything I want inside of here on these pages. So it's another thing that you could do with this planner, or you could just sell it as is. Like I said, you could just sell it as a monthly only. It's still pretty. It's still, all the tabs still work. It could be like your freebie for your shop or a bonus for people on your mailing list. Like, thanks for being on my mailing list. And, here's a free planner just for them to get like a feel of your style. And so that is, those are the 2 planners that are for sale. And like I said, 2021 is already loaded in inside. And then I will upload 2022 as soon as we get off this live stream. So I'm doing a lot of talking. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Today's really short. Just so you know, I also finished, if you bought the lookalike layouts and you also added on the digital planners, I already created all 3 of those. So those are already uploaded and ready to go. I said that those would be done on Saturday, and they're already done. So I will, after this video, I know it'll be confusing, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to start 3 more live streams because it doesn't make sense to have one super video, so that you can see how to edit each of those 3 different templates, because not everybody purchased all 3. Some people just bought one or the other, and that way you can refer back to them when you want to edit those. So if you're still here, I will be back in literally 2 seconds to show you how to edit those other videos or those other digital planners. Any questions? I don't think anyone has any questions. Let me see. I didn't even check YouTube. I think I'm on YouTube. I don't know. Let me see. I didn't even check YouTube. Let me mute that so we don't have to hear me twice. Fatima, save the live, please. And thanks a lot for the videos. Yeah, everything stays here on the channel so you can see this anytime. Actually, that's not true. I take that back. This video will go away this Sunday. So this is on sale until Sunday at midnight. And then there would be really no reason to watch this video anymore. So it will go away after Sunday because it won't be on sale anymore and it's being discontinued. So that's it. I know it's so short. I feel like I should have more to say, but that's all I have to say. All right, guys, I will see you in a few minutes again.